The Pacific Ocean route to the Marquesas Islands will let Philippe Poupon and his family come close to a place well known to marine scientists, the Great Garbage Patch, an area where all the waste of our planet accumulates. More than 1 million birds and nearly 100,000 marine animals die every year because of this waste.
Le Great Garbage Patch, l'endroit, le gire où a priori les déchets se rassemblent, se trouve plus nord. Ce n'est pas une zone précise, donc nous on va quand même traverser une zone susceptible de rencontrer peut-être quelques déchets. Donc on observe, en tout cas tous les jours, on regarde un petit peu la mer. Et puis j'en profite moi aussi quand je pêche un poisson, je lui ouvre l'estomac à voir un petit peu si par hasard il a pu manger des petits déchets plastiques. Pour l'instant, ceux qu'on a pêchés n'avaient rien dans le ventre. L'observation va durer jusqu'aux Marquises, donc on va voir, on va avoir un petit état de l'océan Pacifique sur ce trajet-là en tout cas.
When he stopped by at San Diego, Philippe met the head of the Seaplex exposition from the Scripps Institute of Oceanography. The scientists spent 19 days in the ocean in 2009, describing the enormous amount of plastic material there and its impact on ocean life. Plastic can contain highly toxic agents that pollute ecosystems.
Ifremer, it's like you, but in France.
Okay.
And we are interested by the Great Garbage Patch.
This is where we found most of the plastic. The so-called Great Pacific Garbage Patch is in the middle of the North Pacific Ocean, in an area that's called a convergence zone, where the surface water converges due to the winds and currents. So floating plastic floats, will eventually work its way into the middle of these gyres and accumulate. This is the size of it, because as the plastic is in the water, it gets old, it cracks, it fragments with the wind and the waves and the sun. So it doesn't really say made in China or made in USA, made in France.
Maybe, yes.
No. We went out there to look for the plastic, to do some preliminary investigation, some early experiments. What I did on this trip is I caught many fish of roughly this size, and we dissected them. We cut them open to look at their stomachs to see if there was any plastic in them. Yes. And roughly 10% of the fish had little bits of plastic in their stomach. One of the interesting things about this plastic debris is you get these floating objects like shoes, and they have crabs on them. Mm-hmm. You see little fish under them, and they provide shelter. So that's a change in habitat that isn't normally there. There's usually nothing there. I would say the worst impact to man would be if we've shown that these fish are eating the plastic. If they are absorbing toxins from the surface of the plastic and they get eaten by squids, which get eaten by tuna, and we eat the tuna, it's possible we are eating these toxins. The thing to do would be to stop the plastic entering the ocean. So we have laws now for dumping plastic from ships, international laws. We need to do things like eliminate plastic bags, put booms across river mouths, educate people so they do not throw away the plastic bags.
On board, Philippe Poupon carries out observations and technical studies for Ifremer, the French institute that does skilled research work in sustainable development for maritime activities.
Ben là, ce sont les sondes de Ifremer. Les sondes sont cachées ici au bout, là. Et elles trempent dans l'eau et elles calculent en permanence et elles enregistrent la température et la salinité de l'eau. Et donc ça va servir à Ifremer pour faire une corrélation avec les mesures satellites qui sont prises en permanence de là-haut. De temps en temps, il faut les nettoyer, une fois par semaine, c'est bien de vérifier, voir si c'est sale et les remettre en place. Donc voilà notre petite participation à la science.
It's an activity that's not of a trivial nature. We must share this awareness with others to bring about a change in behavior.